Hey guys, Tech Made Easy here. How are you? I hope you're having a great day or a good day, the best you can. I wanted to do a review on the Samsung Active. It has been out for a while now. This is the Active 2 actually. And I picked it up in the 44 millimeter. Okay, I like the bigger watches. Now, as you can see, I've got a Fitbit Versa. And just about a week ago, I actually picked up a Apple Watch, 44 mil, I believe, as well. And I returned it. And you can ask me why in the comments if you'd like. But yeah, I returned that pretty quickly. I picked up a Series 5. Now, let me go over some specs. I'll go ahead and open up the box. So, again, it is the 44 millimeter, okay? And the weight is 30 grams. All right, it is made of aluminum. The display size on this is a 1.35 inch display. The resolution is 360 by 360. The display type on this is a Super AMOLED with always-on technology. I believe you'll be able to turn that off. One of my biggest gripes, my own personal biggest gripes, is battery time with these watches. Now, I've had the first Galaxy watch. I picked up some in between, and now I'm trying this guy out. You know, look, I love the Fitbit Versa. I really do. I really do. But it's got no smart. The battery lasts you 5 days, 4 days. It really depends. I love that. But it doesn't have any smart. And so I really want smart. The IP rating on this is IP68, just so you'll know. They do make a Wi-Fi version and an LTE version. Now, I pick up the Wi-Fi version. I just connect it to my phone. All right, so I don't really need my phone to take phone calls separately from my phone. Don't get me wrong, I like picking up phone calls on the watch when my phone's nearby, but no need to pay for that. GPS is built in. Bluetooth version on this is 5.0. Internal memory is 4 gigabytes of memory. Excuse me. It has 1.5 gigs of RAM. Okay. Actually, on this model here, it is 0.75 gigabytes of RAM and 4 gigs of memory. Excuse me. The battery on this is a 340 milliamp battery. It has a dual-core processor with 1.15 gigahertz of speed. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do the unboxing, and I'll talk about some of the features that they give you. Okay, so I don't know what's in this here, so let me zoom out, by the way. All right, so let me pull out this that was in the box and see what it is in here. So you know, besides the watch, right? All right, so you get in the box, you get a charging cable. No, is that an extra cable? Interesting. All right, you get the charging cable where the watch goes on. You get a booklet. All right. Okay. Here is the watch. I'll pull that out. Okay. And I'll just do a little side by side. All right. Just so you could see it. Now this isn't on yet. I'll turn it on in a moment. But yeah, it's kind of sleek. You know, it's a little thicker than the Versa 2, a little thicker there. All right, so I'm just kind of trying to give you, all right, there goes the Versa 2. It does have a side button there, a microphone, another button here. All right, we'll figure that stuff out further in the review. I don't know, is that a speaker or a vent, some kind of a vent? All right, so that's the watch. Open this guy up. And it's got another. So I don't know why. I knew it had one. I didn't know it had two. I'll have to figure that out. All right, guys. So let's go over a couple of things that I've learned about the watch while I've been using it over the last couple of days. First of all, the band is very comfortable. It's got plenty of locking positions. And what I like is the band tucks in here. So when you tighten the band, don't tighten it too much, because once you tuck it in, and let me just show you, see how you're tucking in, and let me just zoom out a little bit. You know, you basically, once you lock the band, you're going to basically slide it right into here. If I'm trying to show you it, you know, but basically once you tuck it in, it does make it a little tighter, okay? So just be aware of that. So don't make it too tight. But the band's really nice, I got to tell you. I've been using this now for about a week, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. The battery lasts me about 2.5 days, okay? Now again, this is the Bluetooth Wi-Fi model in aluminum. They do make these in stainless steel as well, and you'll pay more for them. This specific model sells for $269 on Amazon. I will put the link in the description. If you use our links, you help our channel. Okay, so I will also put the link for the 40 millimeter, which sells for around $249. Normally, the 44 millimeter is around $300, so that is a little lower than usual. And I notice in different colors in the 40 millimeter, it actually goes down. So keep in mind, these prices do change. Okay, so what I'm saying in this video, you might be seeing this a year later. So just be aware. I have people beat me up about prices. The colors are aqua black, cloud silver, and pink. All right, and I will bring up a slide so you can see the different colors. Now, as you're looking at this slide, I also want you to notice that there are other models as well. So as you can see, looking at the slide, you basically have the silver to the left, which kind of looks like a blue, right? You have the pink, the black, and then you have basically a golf series. They call it a special golf edition. And I can see the interface is a little different as well when you look at the pink one. The gold, by the way, it's called gold, and I guess it comes with a pink and white band. That's a 40 millimeter, and then the black is 44 millimeter. Okay, so really, really nice. All right, and the LTE version sells for $379. It comes in black, gold, and silver, and the compatible networks are Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and now Sprint T-Mobile. As you're aware, T-Mobile and Sprint came together. So if you go to a Sprint store, you'll see T-Mobile signs in the Sprint store. Okay, so let's spend a little bit of time. I'm going to bring up a couple of slides. I want to go over some of the features, and then I'm going to show you some things on the watch. Number one, it will measure your heart rate, which is great. And it will detect if your heart rate is low or high, as you can see on the screen. The other thing that's nice too is a lot of the watches now are really, really working towards helping people relax and breathe. So they call it level up your downtime. Okay, it's got a built-in sleep tracker. Okay, it'll offer you insights on how to sleep better, and a stress reliever, and things to keep you calm. All right, you could see that on the screen. The battery, I've seen so far that the battery lasts me about 2.5 days. Okay, and you can change the power mode, so it does have a battery saver mode if you decide that you basically want to cut off some of the smart and put it in the power saving mode. It does have Bixby, which is Samsung's assistant, so you can ask it to read your messages. You can ask it to make phone calls and do a whole bunch of stuff. The other thing it'll do is it'll give you insights into your health. Okay, so you're going to want to download the Samsung Health app, and basically it'll give you some more insights on your health itself. The other thing, it does have Samsung Pay, so you can put Samsung Pay on the watch, and you can actually pay with Discover and Visa and things like that. You can also put your wallets in there, so you can have your memberships and things. So that's pretty cool. You can also download a ton of apps. You can stream Spotify, YouTube. You can get help with Google Translate, as you can see. You can make and receive calls with the built-in mic. You can also use your Samsung Bud if you want, the wireless earbuds. You can send texts, and you can actually do customized replies as well. By the way, this is compatible with some of the iPhones. So when you download the app on an iPhone, some of the newer models are actually compatible with the Active 2. This area here is really like where you can access most of your apps. And the cool thing about it is they've also integrated the bezel, so you can rotate through your widgets just by your hand, or you can click in here and go through your apps. Oops, by the way, 1 second. On the outside of the bezel, they made it where you can actually do that as well, which is kind of cool. So I've got a couple of screens of different apps on here, which is nice. As I go forward, I've got a customized screen for working out, which is really cool. And obviously your heart rate. Mine's practically resting now. The weather and your calendar. Now, one of the widgets that I have on here is I can actually turn my lights on and off. So check this out. I don't know if you noticed, but the light behind me turned on and it turned off. So watch this. All right. So I do have things connected as well to my watch. All right. I can lock and unlock my door. You can also add more widgets, which is nice. So look, the bottom line with this, why would you want a Samsung Active 2? If you want a smartwatch, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, you're probably going to answer calls maybe when you're holding bags, and your hands are busy. I've been doing that, and the microphone and the speakers actually work pretty well. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're standing in the middle of New York City, that's going to be a little bit difficult because it's, you're talking cabs and beeping horns and things like that. But I like taking calls on the watch. I don't make them as much unless you add a widget to direct dial someone. I answer text messages also on the watch, which is nice, and you can do it by voice. You can do it by canned responses. There's some canned responses. You can do that as well. And I think the biggest reason why I use this is for fitness. So using the Samsung Health Watch app, I use this for fitness. Okay, so hey, I hope you found this unboxing and just a basic review helpful. If you did, help us out. Give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Don't forget, we're going to have some links in the description. If you're looking to pick up any of this product, use our links, and it does help our channel. If you're a new subscriber, I'm going to go ahead and put Tech Made Easy up in the upper right-hand corner. Click on that, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. You'll get notified of new videos, and I will also put some tech playlists here in the corner. Thank you so much for your time. You have a wonderful day.